Hello once again friends. Today I am going to take a problem which was asked in CBSE 10th standard exam as well as SSC 10th standard exam. Welcome back to Dev Sir's Mathemagic. Let's see the problem now. Now I have chosen this particular sum because, as I said, it was asked in both boards and there are certain few key steps that you should know. So let's see which key steps. Okay, and let's see the problem. All set? Let's go ahead. It's a trigonometric sum. Prove that tan theta upon 1 minus cot theta plus cot theta upon 1 minus tan theta is equal to 1 plus sec theta cosec theta. Now the key step in this, एक ही key step ध्यान में रखो. Start with left hand side and convert into sin and cos. That's obvious because you can't use the identity straight away. And then after doing that, convert the second bracket from the denominator to sin theta minus cos theta. This is more important. तो ये स्टेप आने के बाद मैं समझाता हूँ. Just remember this in your mind that this bracket has to be changed. क्यों change करना है? We'll see. Okay. So let's begin with left hand side. As I said, convert into sin theta cos theta. Tan is sin upon cos. Cot is cos upon sin. Cot is cos upon sin, tan is sin upon cos. देख लो, tan theta converted, cot theta converted, 1 minus is there, 1 minus is there, converted. Okay? Convert किया? Now, LCM in the denominator. Why do you need to find the LCM? Because you have a fraction here and you have a minus sign here. So how do you find the LCM? Sin theta is the LCM. लेकिन 1 के नीचे कुछ नहीं है, 1 के नीचे 1 ही है. So you have to multiply 1 into sin theta and then do minus cos theta. Okay? If sin theta was here also, then just take sin theta as the LCM and 1 minus cos theta. These are basic things about LCM, friends. You know it, but I'm just explaining. Similarly over here, cos theta is the LCM, 1 into cos theta करना है, भूलो मत, minus sin theta upon cos theta. LCM part is over. So क्या किया? Convert into sin and cos, take the LCM. Okay. Now what? देखो, whenever a complicated fraction comes like this, numerator upon denominator, then what do? You know the formula by now. Numerator into reciprocal of denominator. ये क्यों करना है? Because I have to remove this sign and try to make things simpler. So numerator into denominator का उल्टा करो. Sin theta ऊपर गया, sin theta minus cos theta. Plus again there is the numerator into reciprocal of denominator. Sunk in properly. Mind में सिंक हो गया properly. क्यों करना है? Okay, obviously to make things simpler. I don't want to keep it this way, right? Okay. अब तक तो ठीक है सब. Now, sin theta into sin theta, sin squared theta. Now no LCM. Multiplication is there. Cos theta into cos theta, cos squared theta. लेकिन you have seen one important symbol that I have put. I have circled this sign and converted this into minus. Why have I done that? Because of the key step which has come now. क्या लिखा है key step में? Convert second bracket from denominator, that is this bracket. Okay? Convert this bracket into what? Convert this into this. सिर्फ order change करनी है. Instead of cos theta minus sin theta, I want to write sin theta minus cos theta, same as this. Now, why do I need to do this? It's obvious, friends, because when I get this bracket over here, I can take 1 upon sin theta minus cos theta common. Simple सी बात है. इसीलिए इसका order change करने के लिए I have to change this sign. When you take this as minus, it is as if you are multiplying this by minus 1. Means you want to convert the bracket. Plus sign अगर है, it makes no difference. Both are same. But whenever minus sign, you have to convert into the original one. You have to change the sign in front. So two steps are important. I converted this into minus and converted this into sin theta minus cos theta. Clear? Okay. That was the important part. Now you can see over here, 1 upon sin theta minus cos theta is common. देखो, 1 upon sin theta minus cos theta is common outside. Okay? When you take it common outside, inside what happens? ये रह गया. Sin square theta upon cos theta minus cos square theta upon sin theta. Simple. So remember now, sin theta minus cos theta is not common. 1 upon sin theta minus cos theta is common. ध्यान से देखो, so अंदर इतना रह गया, right? Now again, there are two fractions with a minus sign in between. So again take LCM. Cos theta sin theta is the LCM. Now there is nothing common in cos theta and sin theta. So you know the method of finding the LCM. Sin square theta into sin theta. It is like cross multiplication. Sin cube theta. Cos square theta into cos theta. Cos cube theta. Right? That is how you get sin cube theta minus cos cube theta upon cos theta sin theta. I hope you have followed this. समझ में आया? Basic method of finding the LCM. Cos square theta, sin square theta into sin theta, sin cube theta. Cos square theta into cos theta, because there is nothing common in cos theta and sin theta. Now you can see over here, I have got the formula a cube minus b cube. What is a? Sin theta. What is b? Cos theta. So a cube minus b cube formula, a minus b, a squared plus ab plus b squared. Okay, now I'll solve further. Okay, all set. कहाँ पे? With space now, I'll solve over here. जहाँ से चालू किया है वहाँ एक खत्म करेंगे. Okay, so I'm writing this. I'm using the formula a cube minus b cube, a minus b. A is sin theta, b is cos theta. So sin theta minus cos theta. Into क्या हो गया दोस्तों? a squared plus ab plus b squared. A squared means sin squared theta. A is sin theta, बोलो मत. Plus b squared upon, don't forget this also, cos theta sin theta. Cos theta sin theta can be written as sin theta cos theta. अभी गलत से भी ये कैंसिल मत करना, because you have plus sign in between, you can't cancel in between terms. तो कैंसिल क्या हो रहा है फ्रेंड्स? See, you have a multiplication sign here. यहाँ पे multiplication sign है जो दिखाया नहीं है, यहाँ पे multiplication sign है. So friends, you are allowed to cancel this. So that is the reason that the key step is important. First thing is we converted it. Second thing is after taking common it has got cancelled. अगर ये convert नहीं करता, so you can't take common. That is the reason we change this sign. Again and again I'll be repeating key steps. Brain में full बैठना चाहिए सब. Okay. So what remains now? Sin square theta plus cos square theta plus sin theta cos theta sin square theta plus cos square theta rearrange किया, सामने लिए, because sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. अभी भी गलती से कैंसिल मत करना. You have got a plus sign over there. Can't touch in between plus or minus signs. Then remember one important rule. If you have two terms in the numerator, one term in the denominator, separate out the terms, then cancel. So how do you separate out? Even in 12th standard, such steps are going to be there later on. Separate out करो, cancel करो, बीच में cancel मत करो. So 1 upon sin theta cos theta. Now you are free to cancel. So what remains? ओके, आगे क्या RHS, देखो, कीप ऑन वॉचिंग द RHS. See the RHS. In the RHS, you want to have 1, which I already got. Then बीच में प्लस साइन है, which I already got. 1 पहले लिखा. Now 1 upon sin theta. If you take sin theta in the numerator, it gets converted into cosec theta. If you take cos theta in the numerator, it gets converted into its reciprocal sec theta. So obviously, I don't want this to be kept in the denominator. Numerator में ले लो, you got your answer. Nice, interesting problem. Remember the key step. Try to solve on your own. If you get stuck up somewhere, again see the video. आना चाहिए. Was asked for 4 marks in both the exams. Okay. So remember the steps. Remember how to convert the bracket. Why to convert the bracket? When you remember why, when you understand why, there will be no need to mug up anything. Everything will be crystal clear. Okay. That will be all for today, friends. See you. Bye.